Hello my little caribou and welcome to CDQ. Today we continue our journey into the series, a series of unfortunate events from Lemony Snicket. And today we are talking about book 9. We are scarily approaching the end right here. I'm currently reading book 11. It's been a journey. It's really been a journey for the Baudelaires, and it's very going worse and worse. It's not getting better, to paraphrase Lemony Snicket, who keeps saying us that we are not going, they will never go better. And in this one, they do probably their worst thing. At the end of the other book, they probably did the worst thing that anyone could do and hide in the trunk of Olaf's car, as it going to a destination unknown that we are revealed to be the Carnivorous Carnival, if I remember correctly, and the name. And they met Madame Lulu here on the cover. And basically they are hidden in this carnival as freaks, because as I understand it, in this world they are still freaks. I don't know in what time this is supposed to take place, but as you may know, back in the days of 1800 and early 1900, in the carnival they used to have people with physical deformity, and they called them freaks, which is very insulting. I guess that was the time, but it was still not okay. But they dress as if they were one body with two heads, and their baby sister dressed as if she was a wolf baby. And they want to stay there because they see Olaf going to the tent of this Madame Lulu, which is voyant, and they want to speak to her because, well, first of all, there is a big VFD sign in the top of the entrance of a tent. That's the first reason. They think that it's her that telling Count Olaf how to find them. They understand that clairvoyancy doesn't really exist, but in the same time, she's been right so many times that it has to be something there, right? Turns out she just loves to do research and to not follow her own directive, because when she is confronted by the children, she told them that she basically are not in anyone's side. She just wants to please everybody by telling them what they want to hear and the truth. But she violated this by not respecting the children. The children ask her to not tell Olaf about the fact that they are hidden in the carnival, but of course she told him. If not, there wouldn't be any book, right? But in the same time, she violates her own rule about making people happy, because on one hand, if she respects the wish of the Baudelaire and not say Olaf that they are there, she is respecting the children, but she's not respecting Count Olaf, who basically asked her where are the children. And then when she told Count Olaf about the children, well, she doesn't respect the wish of the children, so basically it's a lose-lose situation for everyone. And she is punished in the cruel kind of way that is very much spoiled in the title, as is the way of Lemony Snicket at this point to spoil the story. But what is really great about those books is it's basically research paper, essentially, because the way that it's written, it's Lemony Snicket doing his research about the Baudelaires, trying to follow them and to find them. Basically, he's writing this book about a chapter in their story. And every book is written in the same way. So at the beginning you have often, not in every book, but often at the beginning you have a letter from Lemony Snicket to his editor, and at the end too you have instruction to the editor to how to find the other manuscript. And there is always some really fun stuff in there. For example, here in this one, you can see that all of the phrases are trailing off because he's telling his editor that his ink is freezing. and so there is hole in the story because the ink is freezing. In the later book of the series, I find a new habit, because as I said before with the other reviews of the other books, he basically told us to stop reading, but with those he goes one step further, because at this point he's basically telling us to go read something else. In the previous one, it was go read the dictionary instead. In this one, it's just saying us to not read it and to spoil the entire story. But in the other one, he basically go and tell us to learn about how rain is formed, and is saying that it's more interesting than reading the book. Or more happy or something like this. So it keeps spoiling us the story. So that's why I'm not very concerned about spoiling the story of those books, because the narrator, the author, is spoiling the story to us all through the book, and saying to us that Madame Lulu is going to die way before the book even get close to be finished, even half, I think. So that's why I'm not really concerned about spoiling those books, because the author is not even concerned about spoiling his book. He keeps reminding us about the title, a series of unfortunate events. So you know it's going to be bad stuff, right? It cannot be called series of unfortunate events and be good stuff. It wouldn't make any sense. So you know something bad would happen. It's the point of the whole story. The Baudelaire live adventure and something bad happens. So I really like this book, and if you like the other one, you really should pick up this one. And if you don't know about those books, you should really read them. I will say though, it's a middle grade book, so take that into account when you read it, because it's not going to be written for an adult. So until next time for another book.